M0FXB. Let's talk Yaesu FTX1 Optima. Is it worth it, or should we just buy the front end, which is the field unit, for about $1,400? If you go for the back end, it's around $2,000. Is it worth $500? I think it's a bargain. I'll tell you why. Most other amplifiers will not include the 2 meters and 70 centimeter option. Now, there is a limitation here. It's only going to work with the FTX1. I'm sure that in the future, someone might come up with a way of using the Optima for other radios, but that hasn't happened yet, and that is just speculation. So let's look at a different amplifier. Over here, we've got the Xiegu SPA1 So that's a 100-watt amplifier, but it's for HF 6 meters, and I'm sure it will work with more than just Xiegu radios, but it's designed for Xiegu radios, and it does have an included antenna tuner, and it's got that nice screen on the front, which definitely makes it appealing to purchase because it looks good. It's got a carry handle there by the looks of it, and this is one of the best selling amplifiers. You'll find many people have got this. That's £500, and it does not do 2 meters and 70 sems. So when we go back to the Optima, now if you look at the back here, what does that give you? Well, it gives you 2 antenna connectors for starters. Yeah, also because of it, your FTX1, and we've got one here, let me just grab it, keep picking it up, and we'll just show you the one here. So here's my FTX1, and yes, I've definitely got the Optima on order. I couldn't get the Optima, so what happens is remember the main reason why this radio is $1,500 is because it's 2 radios in one. It's dual receive. Remember that. It's so important that you remember that. Dual receive, APRS, C4FM, dual C4FM. There's nothing like this on the market, and if you turn it around, you've got that nice 6,000 milliamp hour battery there, and your connectors. The connectors are quite squashed together to make sure this all fits. But this is a beautiful, not just beautiful, but this is a very functional radio. And I'm trying to press the display button. You can see that the display goes from single receive, dual receive, and of course you've got 3DS. So this is the latest on the market, and it's priced at around $1,500. And I think it should be priced at around $1,500 because the research, development, and to manufacture this device has taken not just years, but the cost to build the firmware for that device would have been immense. So what my point is that, okay, you're like, oh, I wish the the FTX was, say, $1,200. You probably would have liked it. But because it's pushing up near with the Optima $2,000, people straight away go, whoa, $2,000. But break it down. If you bought a Yaesu 857 today and worked out the money today, you're talking, I think it would be £1,300 to £1,500. Then you've got to buy a tuner and an ATU, an antenna tuner as well, and an amplifier, tuner and amplifier. By the time you add it up, this is not an overpriced device, just like the 705. It's not overpriced, but yes, it's 2025. You know, many of us hams have been buying radios for 40 years, 30 years, and so we're still thinking like, oh, 1,000 quid, 800 quid, da-da-da-da. But you take your car to a garage now, and you get a service done, it's £250. If they find anything wrong, £550 or more. You know, prices have changed. Eggs now. Eggs are $3 for a tray of eggs, yeah? Depending on how many eggs you get. They used to be 50p. Come on. You got to get with it on the price. It's not fair just to go, oh, $2,000, $2,000, and then go, oh, I know what, because it's $2,000, what should I do? Notice all the negative comments about bugs, yeah, and then just repeat them all over social media because really you just don't want to part with the money, and which I completely understand. Yeah, that's your right, you know, as a person to go, I'm not spending $2,000 on that, but it's definitely in my and these can only be my opinions. It's worth that money. Yeah, any similar radio that is made by any company will be charging the same money for the same product. Even if Xiegu make a shack-in-the-box radio, yeah, that has all the functions that the Yaesu one's got. And remember, dual receive, because that is key here, because there is no dual receive radio on the market that receives VHF, UHF, C4FM, and HF at the same time. You'll get them doing it independently. There's shack-in-the-box budget radios coming from China for about £600, £700 that'll do VHF. I don't know about UHF, but VHF. They might even have a tuner, but not two at the same time. This radio, yeah, this is the thing. This radio, and you might go, oh, I don't really want that. I don't really want that. Okay, fair enough. You don't want it, but it does it. And because it does it, that costs money. That's not free. It costs money for a radio to do that, and you have to be willing to pay for it or go for a single receive radio. The Icon 7300, amazing set, one of the best sets ever made. The 710, one of the best sets ever made, but it's one radio, single receive. I do think that the 7300 and the 710 are really standing out now as good value HF sets. If you want the external display, then I would say definitely go for the Yaesu 710. But if you're not bothered about that, the 7300, there goes my phone. Hit the like, subscribe, 73, all the best.